Hey guys, welcome back. This is Nightwolf53 back here again with another What If. This is What If Deku was in Darling and franxx. So, I completely forgot I ever started the series. How to put this? I completely forgot everything. So now that I remember some stuff of what happened, ish, we'll start off where we last left off. Oh yeah. 02, you can't pilot the mech alone. There has to be two pilots. I still need to hold back the Galactosaurs. Even if I have to do them alone. Then I'll come with you. As 02 looks back. Well then, taking such a risk. Then come on. As 02 grabs Izuku's hand and they go into the mech and they fight the Galactosaur in like the normal way. In the anime, they beat it. It's not 02 and Deku, but you get it. They beat the Galactosaur, they win, and he survives. As they're getting out, they are met by Azuka's friends. You know, the people in the anime. I forgot their names because the only thing I remember from this from Darling and franxx is 02 and 01. There's like the only two favorites because weebs and waifus. WWE. Now I think about it, W is just, oh my god, wrestling waifus everywhere. That is what WWE stands for weebs. There you go. But yeah, as they defeat the Galactosaur, a emerging person arrives from the depths. An experiment almost. Something that has been, well, in containment for a long time. As 001 arises. After 02 and Izuku's fight with the Galactosaurs, they were sent to the, what is it, nursing room or hospital rooms, where they would be treated and analyzed for personal data. As they come to find out is that 02 and Izuku have very high qualities with each other, which is good. But his qualities also match up with another being that has been analyzed. Whenever the doctors try to search up this other person, they can't find him. The only thing they can find is its code name, 001. When approaching the other staff about 001, none of them really know who that is until they meet one of the higher ranks, being one of the top people, like either Dr. Fuji, what's his name? I forgot in the anime. Whenever they meet him, like the creator of the franxx and or the one of the topper ones, and they meet the doctor first. After meeting the doctor and asking about 001, the doctor explains to them who 001 is, and they keep it on the low end. 001 was a experimental project, well, ish. She was born like how she is, but putting her through harsh experiments like 002 made her very compatible with people. But none of them survive 3 times like 002. If this boy is able to survive 2 more times with 002, then he might be the missing match between 002 or 02 and 01. I am saying 00 too much. It's just 01 and 02. But yes, as they are doing data scans on both of them, they decided to put, well, Deku and 02 through some extra training. They put him through a couple more missions and this, that, and here. I think I'm gonna skip to the end of the anime and explain what happens, because the shenanigans that happen between when they actually meet and stuff is just dumb. Actually, no, I'll skip to whenever 02 and 01 meet with Deku. Because 02 has already met Deku. Basically, 01 meets Deku and 02. Yeah. So, yes, as 02 and Deku are walking down the hall, they bump into 01. And she's walking to the containment with a bunch of other guards. As this 01's type of, I guess you can literally just call them tentacles, since what else am I supposed to call them? Hands? No. No, they spread out from her and latch on to Izuku. As soon as that happens, 02 grabs onto Izuku as well, and an entire fiasco between two different, I don't know how to say it, but technically fiancés, because they're connected all together to make a hydra. The reason I just paused for a second because I just heard my Xbox. I'm like, someone's on? No, yeah. But as soon as Izuku is, well, he's being pulled apart almost, he finally does it on his own. He grabs both of them and pulls them both to him instead of him being pulled to them. And in this, they both bump heads, both figuratively and literally, both hurting each other. After a bit of scolding from Izuku, they get a handshake to both disagree and agree on not fighting. They'll fight whenever Izuku's not there, but whenever they're around Izuku, they won't fight. The agreement was, you two are going to learn to love each other when I'm around. Yes, when he's around. And stuff, shenanigans, liking, love. You know the rest of how freaking Darling and franxx goes. It's just with 01 there, and it's a little bit more frisky because she is technically a lolly, but in this, she is, has a good stack. Nice. But yes, whenever they reach the alien space, they come together and form their most powerful attack, combining both 02's red horns, 01's blue horns, and Izuku's green. Basically, yeah, 01 has one horn, two, and then yeah, Izuku 3. And as soon as the attack is emerged, hits the planet and explodes, out of it comes Hydra. The middle being green, and the two sides, and the two other sides being one side red and one side blue, as they go off to the night, in putting away their differences and this, that, and the other. Now, where we can actually get into the good stuff of UA. Yes. Also, I don't know how I'm gonna keep on doing this. Not this, like, it's gonna be somewhat hard and easy. But because of my schedule and how it's gonna change since the Renaissance Festival, I work 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. I will do this twice a week. And y'all can call me out on that if I don't upload at least twice a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, if y'all are fine with that. Like, spam like what 2 days you want me to upload on. Either. Just any 2 days. It just can't be Saturday and Sunday. Because I really want to make my schedule up. But yes, as we move now a couple million years. No, not technically million, a couple thousand. Where technology is now more advanced. And now I can actually start talking about good stuff. Alright. Here it comes. So, as Lady Inko pushes out a wonderful baby boy, green hair, and what it seems to be a mutation almost. The boy comes out with 3 horns on. Two of it up and one direct middle, a little bit lower than the rest. As Izuku grows, horns grow with him. Whenever he hits the ripe old age of 4, I'll actually start talking now like them. As Izuku gets off of school and comes home, he walks to the front door. Mom, let's go to the Quirk doctor. I want to see my Quirk. Okay, honey, give me a sec. And she starts putting up the utensil she was making food for. As she puts the food in the fridge, as it being almost ready and just needing to be cooked now and put in the oven. Alright, sweetie, get in the car and we'll go to the Quirk doctor. They all go off to the Quirk doctor and meet up with Katsuki. As they meet up with Mitsuki and Katsuki, the Quirk doctor calls Katsuki and Mitsuki in as they find out that Bakugo has a explosion quirk, and then they call in the Midoriyas. That'll be us. Come in. They walk in. So, it seems Izuku here has turned 4. It's time to see what his quirk finally is. Yes, doctor, it is. Well, let's see. As he looks through the files and takes blood samples out of Izuku, well, from what I could see, it's not... He doesn't have a quirk. What? What do you mean? Well, he doesn't have a quirk. It doesn't seem he has a quirk. Well, what about his horns? Well, I don't know. The horns are green, so they're unique. I don't know what to say about it. Let me see. I don't know what to say. Yeah, so 02's quirk at a different quirk doctor is blood manipulation. She can manipulate blood to create, like, weapons and stuff. Well, 01's is lightning manipulation. She can manipulate lightning and control it. Because in that picture, she just looks cool with it. Even though it should be like ice or water. Which for some reason sounds better, but lightning just sounds a lot cooler. That was a bad ice pun. But yeah. I'll say, so, yeah. 02, blood and no, not blood and fire. What else is red? Oh, blood and plasma. Blood and plasma manipulation for 02. And lightning and water manipulation for 01. And Deku's quirkless. Hooray! Surprisingly, he does have a quote-unquote quirk? I don't know how to say this correctly. So his quirk. His quirk is how can I put this? A destiny quirk, almost. So, people that were in his destiny and that are needed now are hooked to him. How can I put this more gently? No, I'll just put it out bluntly. Both 02 and 01 are hooked to Deku. Like, they're gonna meet, and as soon as they become more than friends and become girlfriends, a strange occurrence will occur where his quirk will finally be revealed, and magic chains will come out and put collars on 01 and 02. And the change will become invisible, or technically spiritual, and wrap around Izuku's arms. Oh yeah, it's hardcore. Team deathmatch. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, yes, as Izuku goes through middle school, he meets up in the 7th grade two transfer students. One of them being, oh god, 01, and the other being 02. You guys have to give them a name, please. I need help on names. If I name them, I'm gonna get freaking bombarded with hate. Picking out a girl's name is hard as hell. A dude's name is just as hard. I'm just terrible with names. I'm not made to make these decisions. But yes, Zuku meets with 01 and 02, and they quickly become friends due to their horns being abnormal. Oh, yes. So, yes, their horns are abnormal, so it doesn't. Well, it means they become friends very easily since of the weird mutation. And they notice that it goes 1, 2, and 3, like almost a coincidence or something. After that, 01 and 02 start to have feelings for Izuku. And these feelings turn into fighting feelings. I'll give you dialogue. So 01, or y'all have to give them names. I can't do like 01 or 02 through the entire thing. I'm gonna get shot. So 01, what do you think of Izuku? Well, he's nice and all, and very cute as well. Oh, you think so too? Well, of course. What else am I supposed to feel for him? We all have this weird mutation of horns. Plus, the cuteness just adds on to it. I wonder. What is it, 02? I wonder if I should make him my darling. What? Oh, wait, what? You want him first? Of course. Well, it seems we're after the same picture. Well, maybe. No, he's mine. What? He's all mine. I'm not gonna let you have him. I was gonna say let's share, but I'm not willing to fight over something so petty. Well, for him, maybe. So, you wanna fight then? As lightning comes around 01. Well, I don't know. What do you say? As a very hot plasma comes around, 02, she basically creates a ball of plasma. Now that I think about it, technically that's what 01 has, because lightning is technically plasma. But she could just control lightning. But yes, as they get into like a little fiasco between who's gonna have them and who's not, they finally reach the end of the school year, and at the end, on the last day, they're gonna announce their love to Izuku. So now, as the teacher comes into class, she asks the darning question. So I could hand out all these papers to y'all, and You guys can choose out your career choices. Oh, what? You don't want to do that. As she throws the papers into there. But I know y'all want to be heroes as they start using their quirks left and right. So, we have about 4 people heading to UA. We have Katsuki Bakugo. You have good grades and a really good quirk. Don't even worry about a teach. Only I can get into UA. Well, except the other 2. Pointing at 01 and 02. Those 2 have really good quirks as well. They could maybe even become my sidekicks. As Izuku gets a bit mad at his... Well, no, at Bakugo. Because you don't bully someone and say, oh, we're friends still. You bully someone and then you become not friends. But yes, as Izuku gets mad at Bakugo, she announces that 01 and 02 are also going as well, and then the last one. Izuku Midoriya, as they just start to laugh and stuff, you don't even have a quirk. You just have that freakish evolution thing on your head, pointing at the horns. Well, I don't even make me laugh. A hero? Useless Deku? Deku! As the last time Bakugo heard Kachan was just yesterday. But that was the day Izuku said, screw him, and snapped. What are you doing about going to UA? I want you to drop out of that right now. In the most monotone voice ever. No, Bakugo. As without a single word next, the class stops laughing and Bakugo stands up straight and scared. No, he doesn't have a quirk, but saying his name, Izuku doesn't do that. But he's saying it seriously, which is a very much unreal thing. So it makes Bakugo stand up straight, like, oh shit, what's wrong? This isn't good. Like, even he knows he's screwed up. Even I would be scared. Jesus Christ. You being called your nickname all day, all freaking years, and then and they actually call you your name, like, oh, what, whoa. But yes, as Izuku stands up straight and starts lecturing Bakugo on how bad he is as a friend, but even tells him that we're not friends anymore. And to his face, where everyone can hear this, even the teacher says, look here, Katsuki Bakugo, we are not friends anymore. So how about you go fuck off with your stupid quirk? And just like that, Bakugo not only thought his ego was lower than Deku's, and thought he had a lot more pride and tried to get that up, but once he snapped Deku from being a friend to not a friend, and even called, well, F word, he dropped in self-esteem. He lost a friend, a best friend. And he lost his nickname, which had meaning to it. Yeah, a nickname has meaning to it. Look it up. As this is happening and all the class is surprised and starting to walk out, 01 and 02 walk up to Izuku. Oh, hi 01, hi 02. Hi Izuku. What do you guys need? Well, we would like to know that, will you date us? Uh, sure. Yay! As, like, they start screaming and, like, just all, yay, hooray, all this and that in here. As they go in for a hug, and 01 and 02 kiss Deku on the lips. as a flash of green light goes off and on like that between the kiss, and something appears around Izuku's arms. As green spiritual chains bound around Izuku's arms, as the class is like, ooh, ah, this must be Izuku's quirk. Wow, it looks so cool. As they are following the chains, and whenever they're following it, they see that, why is it going up to 01 and 02? As whenever it gets right next to their necks, a collar appears around 01 and 02's necks and locks straight in place, as it basically becomes infused into their necks. It's like it's like part of their necks now. I mean, they can take it off and on, but no, they can't take it off, but it doesn't like prohibit anything at all. It can still be cut open like a normal neck piece, just it's now connected spiritually. I was like, what just happened? Izuku, what is your quirk? What is it? I don't know. As he tries to reach for 01, and then, as in perspective, he shoots out lightning. Green lightning to be more precise. As lightning flashed up at the roof. As the kids are like, wow, he has a quirk. But what about those chains? As I'm like, sorry, 01. It's no problem. It's usually cool for a quirk awakening. Yeah. 02. 02, are you okay? Yeah, Izuku, I'm okay. Here, let me give you a hand. As his hand literally is covered in blood now, as in like a glove or claw. Like, Izuku, what blood manipulation? I thought, as they're trying to think like what his quirk is like. After a couple hours, they finally come up with the idea. So, by us becoming your boyfriend, girlfriend, you were bounded by us and you got our quirks. So, can y'all still use your quirks? Yeah. As 01 uses water manipulation and electricity, or lightning, and 02 uses blood and plasma. So it seems I can use y'all's one at a time then. But I can only use it once. Yeah, one at a time. I can't just have them all on at once. It's hard. Yeah, so maybe we should keep this on the down low, in case our parents find out about the collar thing. Yeah. Well, I hope to see you later, Izuku. Me too. And because, Izuku doesn't go the way that the Sledge villain is caught by All Might, and this, that, Izuku gets home and basically eats, goes to sleep, and, well, he hopes that the next 10 months will be a good training session for him in 01 and 02, as he fast off to sleep. Now, I guess like, subscribe if you want to. Also, I'm going to try and find a way to upload different content, like maybe even make another YouTube channel, but just probably like post my normal stuff on here of like mixed content between like what ifs and gaming. And if my gaming becomes more popular, then I'll still do my what ifs, but a lot less. But that's probably never gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find a way to put like videos of me playing like Apex. Not because like it's popular and stuff, it's just because I'm a Watson main. But yeah, like, subscribe, and bye.